We'll start this morning with some big breaking news, positive news for Arsenal.
Victor Gyökeres is officially on his way to North London, and the footballing world is watching in awe as Arsenal Football Club stuns the transfer market with what may well become one of the most talked about deals of the year. The Swedish goal machine has reportedly boarded a private jet and flown into London to undergo his medical with Arsenal ahead of a blockbuster move that has captured the imagination of Gunners fans across the globe. In what is being described as a transformative signing, Arsenal are on the brink of landing one of Europe's most prolific strikers, and in doing so, they have sent an unmistakable signal of intent to their rivals in both the Premier League and across Europe. This move is not just a statement, it's a mission. Arsenal have made it crystal clear that they are no longer content with being runners-up or hopeful contenders. They are building to win, building to dominate, and building to restore the club's legendary reputation. In acquiring Victor Gyökeres, a striker who has been terrorizing defenses in Portugal with Sporting CP, the club has found the perfect addition to an already explosive attacking lineup. Mikel Arteta's system, lauded for its dynamic pressing, fluid attacking phases, and positional discipline, is set to gain a powerful new focal point up front, one who blends power, technique, aggression, and goal-scoring precision. Gyökeres' flight to London is the latest chapter in a saga that has gripped fans and media outlets alike. For weeks, whispers of Arsenal's interest in the Swedish striker circulated in both English and Portuguese media. Initially, many viewed the rumors with skepticism, assuming that the €100 million release clause attached to Gyökeres would deter most suitors. But Arsenal, backed by ownership, guided by Edu Gasper, and driven by Arteta's vision, quietly went to work behind the scenes. Internal discussions, detailed scouting reports, and background checks all fed into a strategic pursuit that was clearly methodical and purposeful. When personal terms were agreed swiftly between Arsenal and the player's representatives, it became clear that something big was about to happen. The moment reports emerged of Gyökeres boarding a flight bound for London, Arsenal fans erupted across social media platforms. Hashtags like Gyökeres to Arsenal and Goal Machine began trending almost instantly. Fans tracked the private flight, scoured Heathrow and Luton for sightings, and camped outside London Colney and the club's Hale End training ground in hopes of catching a glimpse of the new star. The excitement is understandable. Arsenal have been missing a true number 9 of this profile since the days of Robin van Persie, and Gyökeres, with his goal-scoring pedigree and physical prowess, could very well fill that long-standing void. Victor Gyökeres' numbers speak for themselves. In the previous season alone, he scored over 40 goals in all competitions for Sporting CP, combining lethal finishing with outstanding link-up play. His ability to shrug off defenders, time his runs, and make intelligent movements in the box sets him apart. He's not just a poacher, he's a complete striker. One who can drop deep, create chances, drive forward with power, and score with both feet and his head. In Arteta's evolving system, Gyökeres will add a directness and cutting edge that complements the creativity of Martin Ødegaard, the pace of Bukayo Saka, and the flair of Gabriel Martinelli. Reports from Portugal suggest that Sporting CP were reluctant to part ways with their star man. The player was key to their domestic success and European campaign, and manager Ruben Amorim had made it clear that he considered Gyökeres irreplaceable. However, Arsenal's determination, combined with the player's own desire to move to the Premier League and take the next step in his career, eventually pushed the deal through. It's believed that Arsenal agreed to a package close to the striker's release clause, including performance-based add-ons and bonuses that could make it one of the most significant deals in club history. The medical, scheduled to take place at Arsenal's cutting-edge facilities at London Colney, will be comprehensive. Arsenal's medical team is known for their attention to detail, and every aspect of Gyökeres' physical and cardiovascular condition will be assessed. Sources indicate that he has arrived in excellent shape, having followed a personalized pre-season routine in anticipation of a major move. Assuming all goes well, the final documents will be signed shortly after the tests are completed, and the player will be unveiled in a formal presentation at the Emirates Stadium. The signing will be more than just a headline, it will be a cultural moment for the club. Arsenal's fan base, one of the most passionate and loyal in the world, has been yearning for a figure like Gyökeres, someone who embodies the grit, hunger, and quality required to lead a title charge. In Gyökeres, they may have found not only a striker but a warrior, someone who understands the weight of the shirt and is ready to shoulder that responsibility. His interviews from previous clubs show a player who thrives on responsibility, loves the big occasion, and is constantly driven to improve. This is also a big step for the player himself. Moving to a club like Arsenal is not just about higher competition, it's about embracing a larger spotlight, dealing with the pressure of weekly expectations, and adapting to one of the most intense leagues in the world. Gyökeres' time in England with Coventry City, where he honed his skills in the Championship, may help with that adjustment. That period built his physicality, taught him resilience, and gave him a taste of English football's relentless pace and physicality. Now, with experience in Europe and maturity under his belt, he returns to England not as a prospect, but as a finished product. As the signing nears completion, attention will also turn to how this affects Arsenal's overall squad dynamics. Arteta has always maintained a merit-based culture, where performance earns opportunity, and even established players are expected to compete daily. The arrival of Gyökeres adds even more fire to the competition for places. Gabriel Jesus, Leandro Trossard, and Ødegaard will all feel the heat, and that's exactly what Arteta wants. A squad that can push each other in training, elevate standards, and sustain performance across all competitions is the hallmark of a title-winning team. Commercially, the signing is a masterstroke as well. Gyökeres has a growing fan base in Scandinavia and Southern Europe, and his arrival is expected to drive a significant increase in shirt sales and media interest. The club has already seen a spike in online traffic and social engagement following the news of his imminent arrival. The Arsenal marketing team is preparing a series of campaigns to welcome the new striker and introduce him to the fan base in grand fashion, including behind-the-scenes content, interviews, and a dramatic unveiling at the Emirates. Inside the dressing room, early signs are positive. Several Arsenal players have reportedly already reached out to welcome Gyökeres to the team, with one insider describing the mood as energized and focused. There is a growing belief within the squad that this season could be the one where everything clicks. After finishing second in the league last season and making strides in the Champions League, Arsenal now seem poised to go a step further. The addition of a top-class striker like Gyökeres adds credibility to those ambitions. Analysts and pundits across the football world are weighing in on what this deal means for Arsenal's tactical approach. With Gyökeres, Arsenal have the option to play with a more traditional number 9, opening up new patterns in attack and allowing for greater flexibility in matches where they struggle to break down low blocks. His presence in the box will also force defenders to stay deeper, creating more space for Arsenal's creative midfielders to operate. The ripple effect of this signing could be felt across the entire team structure. As fans wait for the official unveiling and debut, speculation is already mounting about when Gyökeres might make his first appearance in an Arsenal shirt. Pre-season matches present the perfect opportunity to integrate him into the team, build chemistry with his new teammates, and get a taste of match fitness before the Premier League kicks off. Arteta will likely use these games to experiment with formations, test combinations, and give Gyökeres the platform to show what he can do. From Lisbon to London, from Sporting CP to Arsenal, Victor Gyökeres' journey is reaching a new and exciting chapter. He arrives not only as a goal scorer but as a symbol of Arsenal's ambition, evolution, and pursuit of greatness. The deal isn't just a financial statement, it's a footballing one. Arsenal are here to compete. Arsenal are here to win. And with Gyokeres about to lead the line, the red side of North London is gearing up for a season to remember. As the plane touches down and the medical begins, Arsenal fans can finally exhale. The goal machine is almost home.